4:07 p.m. Central Time, US, and I hope everybody's doing well wherever you find yourself in the world. So I hope you have some downtime and your family and everybody's doing well as well. I wanted to bring this quick video to you, just talking about some of the questions that I do get through emails or sometimes on YouTube. So today's video is about, like a question like, what is the cost of two-bedroom in Ghana? And then I'll share with some building stories as well. So like I said, I receive emails or requests to give general cost of construction related projects all the time in the past. I will spend countless hours in a month, providing this information. My longest request questionnaire was 15 in total. Answering these questions sometimes in the wee hours can be very, very hectic. So what we've done is that if your question can be provided easily, we roll with it, right? However, there are some questions which involves deep analysis and specifics to provide accurate, present-time, reliable information. These answers can only be provided to you through our consultation services. For example, a question like, what is the cost of two bedrooms in Ghana? On the surface, this seems like a simple question. But if you think about it, it is actually not a great question because the cost can range from several thousands of dollars based on specifics or certain factors. Other companies that are building cookie cutter homes for sale in Ghana can easily answer this question. These homes are not very quality, I may add. You don't have many choices as well. So what we do is we investigate your question a little bit with you to get more specifics of what you might want so we can provide you with quality information. So what is the cost of two bedroom? Is an equivalent of saying, what is the cost of a Toyota? The year, model, trim, mileage, location, all matters, right? Another point is that some people outside Ghana conflate their knowledge of construction in their respective countries to how things are done in Ghana. So why a company in the West, for example, can provide a total cost of 2 or 3 bedroom house, it is quite not easy to do in Ghana without some specifics. For example, when they tell you the cost of 2 bedroom in Ghana is like 25K, do not equate that to a completely finished housing as built here. Don't make that mistake. So your expectation is not realistic and you'll be greatly disappointed in what you might be getting for that price. From the 25K, the bidder must make some profit, so how much is really going into the house? Just to put things in perspective, my fence wall, which is 0.5 acre, was 13K, excluding painting in 2017. So please be careful out there. Ask anyone bid on YouTube on how much 25K can get you in any of the cities in Ghana. So if you're thinking of moving to Africa or Ghana, buying a land, building a house, starting a business, I would suggest you need to do a consultation and buy our project construction guidelines. Our consultation is like getting into a helicopter, flying to about 800 feet, and getting a bird's eye view of the landscape. From there, you can see the scope, the best routes, the flatlands, the hills, the routes to avoid, the dead ends. You become informed on the tasks that you are about to engage in and see if it is realistically possible. Now, some questions do not need answers. They do not need answers. For example, you haven't been to Ghana, you don't have land, you don't have a blueprint, but you want to know the cost of cement blocks to build a 3-bedroom house. It is not a productive question, and the answer is not productive as well. Because in everything that you engage in, you want to start at the foundational level, right? You want to understand what it is that you're about to do. And so when questions come in, that is kind of like down the road or even at the finishing stage, it is not really productive to you because you have skipped so many steps because things are sequential, right? They're very sequential. What you do in the foundational level may affect certain things down the road. Okay, so we encourage everything to be methodical, just like our construction project guidelines, right? The details matters. So we take you from where you are and then we build from that. I hope if that makes sense. So I share some of the stories, some of the stuff that we have gone to remedies. We've gone to some homes that due to poor wiring and inexperienced installation that some of the building has caught on fire and damaged things. We've gone to properties like that for other people to remedy that. We've gone to Trazaco, which is a gated community in Ghana, to fix electrical issues because the AC unit kept on blowing up because of the power surge and also how everything was wired. We've gone down to do work. We've gone down to other homes and do serious renovation because the contractor decided to change the blueprint without the knowledge of the owner. And so we've gone down, to remedy stuff like that. Currently, we are looking at a project for someone in Europe, and what had happened was the decking or the flooring of the second level was not built with supported beam. They had encouraged hidden beam to be installed because of the open concept downstairs, and the person did not do that, and so it is collapsing and there's cracks all over from the deck and stuff. So we are looking at that to see whether we can renovate that or bring the whole thing down and start over and do a quality job for them. So there's all kinds of things that happens, right? And in Ghana, you can get a price for anything, right? And so there's a couple of videos I've seen on YouTube that people are getting cited for some prices about 2 bedrooms and that kind of stuff. So people need to be really, really careful, okay? I mean, you can ask people that are bid on YouTube and they will tell you, how much 25K going for and that kind of stuff and stuff like that. So you have to be really careful because it's not going to turn out exactly what you think it is. It's not inclusive. There's a lot of things that you will have to do it. And I'll tell you a quick story that happens. And everybody that's building have experienced this or are yet to experience this. Sometimes you get a quote, right? And then you get a quote and they say, yep, this is what it is. And then you send them the money and all the stuff. And then they start to work and all of a sudden they'll be like, we need to buy oil and then we need to buy brush and then we need to buy nails and then we need to buy these things, right? And then you be like, but you gave me a quote. They'll be like, oh, these are separate, right? And then they ask, and you ask how much is this thing costs. And then they'll be like, 2,000 CDs, or like something like that. And so stuff like that happens all the time because people are not super detailed when they are writing you the code. So what we do is like we make sure everything is inclusive because we don't want to come back and say like, pay for this, pay for that. I don't think it's fair that way. And whenever we build for you, if there's any problems that has something to do with materials or installation, we come and remedy that. We back that up with our service. So that's what we do. So our crew understands that we have to do quality from the beginning. We go to places, if we see the cement blocks are not quality, we make our own. That is how we control that. Because sometimes they will bring the cement blocks for you to test. A few of them, those are quality ones. But if you're buying 1,000, 2,000, 5,000 cement blocks, they can mix it in half or sometimes more with the non-quality stuff, right? So we know the game and stuff like that. So we believe in what we have, and so be patient. When we say when we say like that question you're asking, need a consultation. The value is there. Just go get it. Just go get it. Nobody has done a consultation and they said it was a waste of their time or anything like that. And we provide you with the ins and out, and you get everything, all the tricks, all the information. We give it to you because we want you to understand what you're about to engage in, right? And stuff, because about 25% of the projects in Ghana is never completed. And I've done a video about that. So we don't want you to fall into that. And planning with a realistic expectation is and also using quality people matters. It's a big deal. It's a really big deal. So I wanted to bring this quick video about that. I know we have some downtime, and so keep planning, strategizing, and just be safe out there. Dreams never die if they're real and stuff. So when we come back out of this crisis, you'll be ready to go right away. So other than that, take care, stay safe, and I will send you. I'll put another video out as needed. Thank you very much for taking the time to watch it. Remember, like, share, and forward them. Take always from my video. Take what you need, because some things don't apply to you because you have not there yet, and stuff like that. So take what you need. Let us know how we can help you. Right? I appreciate you. Thank you. Yeah. Bye.